exactly right. I mean, and they should be. But you can't take anybody lightly in the NBA. As the underdog, you have no expectations, and sometimes that can free you up to play your best basketball, which gives you a chance to maybe catch that opponent who's the favorite off guard.
Avdia can't hit. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
I had a chance to catch up with Chauncey Billups. When asking him about their key to success, he immediately pointed to Jamal Murray. Coach said he's the conductor of their operation. If you want to slow them down, you go for the head of the snake, and that's Jamal. Keying in on the orchestrator sounds like a good plan. We'll see if they execute it. Guys, back over to you.
And Allie, thanks so much. They set the screen. Lillard with it. Now defended by Jokic. And it's Lillard missing.
He just missed it. He's typically solid from mid-range.
Pass to Murray. Back to Jokic. Down low. Johnson left side. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Good pass by Murray there. He's always looking to get others involved in the action.
Now here is Holiday. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Quick start for the Nuggets in this one. Johnson outside. Clock at 6. Inside. Here's Jokic. Swing in with the block.
And at 7'2", Klingon is a huge shot blocking threat. Guys have got to be careful when he's around.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the strike.
Finally, after all those planks, someone comes through for him.
Well, you knew it eventually was going to happen. I mean, my goodness, a tight start to this one, but maybe that'll ignite some more buckets to be made.
Here's Murray. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
When coaches talk about starting fast, this is what they mean.
And never Greg an all-star, but he is a star. Jamal Murray can flat out play.
And he's had his hurdles to overcome with injuries over the years, but he's never one to shrink from a challenge, and he remains a prolific shot creator.
Here's Murray, following the score by Damian Lillard. Puts up a deep three. Murray, no good. Trailblazers trailed by 5. Here's Avdia. That shot off. Pass to Jokic. To the middle. Here's Johnson. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Count that bucket.
I like when Lillard gets a little tricky with it. Outstanding at measuring the floater and dropping it in.
Brown, the bounce pass. Jokic has a two-pointer. The rebound by Holiday. Pass to Lillard. Over Brown. Lillard misses. The Nuggets leading by 5. Here's Murray. Kicks it out to Johnson. Gordon for 3. Hits it from three-point range.
Well, you can't let Gordon have room from outside. I mean, he's more than capable of knocking down those perimeter shots.
Shoots. And it's Lillard again missing. Here's the Nuggets with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Jokic. Pass to Brown. Now Murray. Now Gordon. Covered by Kamara. And the basket by Gordon. Gordon's got 5.
Excellent all-around performance so far against the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on. He's off his game right now, trying to find a groove.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Blazers trailed by 12. Pass to Holiday. Halt for run. Buries the jump shot.
Boy, what a sweet touch from the mid-range from Holiday. I like seeing him capitalize from this area of the floor.
Here's Brown. Shoots over Lillard. And it's Denver scoring again.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Pass to Sharp. And it's Denver with the rebound.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
And we saw last season the Nuggets, GA, in the final week of the regular season, making a coaching change and a shift in their front office.
A pretty rare situation. Seems like there'd been a power struggle, and rather than choosing sides, the decision was to just make a fresh start.
And really deep through that time. Murray's got 5.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Making a change here. And here are the Trailblazers now. 17-point game. Outside Holiday. Shot clock at 6. Here's Kamara. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Pass to Murray. Now Valanciunas. And here's Johnson outside. The long distance 3 is buried. 7 points in the game.
Now he's just showing off. With range like that, incredible.
Here's Sharp. Nice deep from Valanciunas. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for Denver. Valanciunas in the high post. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks a lot. Jeremy Grant began his career as an activity role player, but he's been adding layers. He said at the start, whatever I needed to do to get on the court, whether it was defense, rebounding, blocking shots, I was going to do it. I wanted to see what I was capable of, so I put a lot of work in expanding my role. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Allie. The Nuggets lead by 23. And then Gordon with the dunk.
And when Gordon is launched and in the air like that, he's a mesmerizing guy to keep an eye on and just get out of the way.
Left side, Grant. Over Valanciunas. That misses off the backboard.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
And that's what you want to see. Good, fundamental, sound basketball with the bounce pass.
Here's Henderson. Valanciunas grabs the board.
Trying to take what the defense allows, but he couldn't get it to go.
Murray looking around. Outside Hardaway. It's over Avdia. And there's another one for the Nuggets.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now, here's Grant. No scoring in this one. And that one drops.
And I tell you, I love watching Grant get busy down there. I mean, his impressive leaping ability and his quick release on the shot allow him to score at a high rate down low.
Here's Gordon. He's got 9. Off target from three-point range. Here's Grant. Shakes him. The rebound by Johnson. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Outside Gordon. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And that's it for the first quarter in what's been a very lopsided game.
12, Denver, 39.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, we've seen the Nuggets really take control here.
Just stretching out the floor that first, they had the defense scrambling.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds that time. Here's Watson. Off the inbound, no good. Now, Avdia. Pass to Sharp. Takes it inside. That's tipped. Brown feeling out a bit. Now, Jokic. Jokic draws the double. Hardaway with a wide-open look.
Hardaway Jr.
Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Hardaway has got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Nuggets. But there's no question Peyton Watson is a player on the rise.
Yeah, and I think his ceiling is pretty high. I mean, he's a high-effort guy, seems to be a high-character guy because he's always ready whenever his number is called, and he produces in short stints of playing time. And the versatility he brings defensively, major value added.
Now, here's Jokic. After the miss from Damian Lillard. Shoots over Kamara. And Jokic gets it to go. Jokic has got 8 points.
Really hard to move Jokic off the blocks. He's tough down there.
Kamara up top. Here's Avdia. Portland no good that time either. And so Brown will bring it up for the Nuggets. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. And the foul called on Toumani Camara. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Jokic. He's got 8. Shoots over Kamara. Jokic, no good.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
Here's Grant. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Jeremy Grant.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Denver.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
And we also have seen them continue to fire from deep. With the results they're seeing, you can understand why.
Here's Jokic. No good that time. Grant with the ball. Holmes covering.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
And you know what? That tells the story in a lot of games, guys. And here you go. It's telling the story tonight, too.
Hardaway from outside.
Tim Hardaway Jr.
Drops in the tray.
For 3.
Hardaway has got a pair of triples in the second now for the Nuggets. Pass to Lillard. Here's Kamara. Jokic defending. Lillard from outside. Missed that one. Still looking for his shot. Just 2 for 9. And here is Brown. Back to Jokic. Jokic draws the double. To the inside. Brown, no good. Pass to Avdia. Back to Lillard. Over Hardaway. Lillard misses.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And here's Avdia following the three-pointer by Jokic. Lillard, right side. Clock at 4. It's wide open. And that one, good. Lillard's got 6.
Off the pick and roll, you know that Dame is looking for his shot.
Now, here's Jokic. 11 points in the game. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Avdia gets the bucket.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
There's the steal. Here's Kamara. Missed inside. Pass to Brown. Now, here's Jokic. Now, here's Hardaway. Defended by Avdia. And again, Denver no good. Lillard bounce pass. Here's Grant. Jokic with the steal. And one way players look to expand their game, adding counter moves to keep defenders off balance. Greg, what was something you added that really gave defenders pause?
You know, the snatchback pull-up, you know, using your speed to kind of get the defender going downhill. and then you slam on the brakes and just create that separation to then go into attack mode.
And it's Lillard missing.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
Right, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
And the Nuggets making a change here.
For your Blazers.
And Jokic drops them both. Well, Clark, we've all heard the stats on Nikola Jokic, but it doesn't tell the entire story, does it?
No, it doesn't tell the whole story, but it tells you a series of stories. I mean, Jokic is like the encyclopedia of basketball, Kevin. I mean, I just love watching him play. I mean, this guy does it his own way at his own pace, and his skill level is off the charts. His shot making is remarkable. His unorthodox way of doing what he does is a treat for all spectators of the game. And when it comes to Brown's jump shot, it's all about finding consistency.
Pass to Henderson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. GA, despite their youth, this Blazers team showing some grit at the defensive end of the court.
Yeah, very disruptive. Length on the perimeter. Donovan Clingan towering in the paint. And Chauncey Billups on the sidelines preaching that hard-nosed approach.
Now a timeout called by Portland. That one misses. This past postseason, the Nuggets, Clark, were a part of 2 thrilling Game 7 series.
Yes, indeed they were. They beat the Clippers in the first round and then fell to the Thunder in a very competitive series and ended up giving the eventual NBA champs their toughest test of the postseason.
And it's Gordon missing. And Portland with the ball. Pass to Henderson. Portland no good that time either. On offense, here are the Nuggets. They're on a 16-7 run. And here's Watson, defended by Thibault. Here's Valanciunas. Over Holiday. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Here's Kamara. And it's Denver with the rebound. They host the Kings after this game. That'll be the first of 4 played at home for them. Pass to Valanciunas. To the paint. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. We all hear about AI in the workplace, and I don't mean Allen Iverson, although we could put him in the workplace. Greg, now teams are using computers to break down the action.
Yeah, able to use camera tracking to assess credit and blame, right? So maybe the little things in winning plays that went unnoticed, they won't be overlooked much anymore.
The Nuggets now on offense. They're on a 17-7 run. Pass to Hardaway. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Just 5 to shoot. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that 6th sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
He's trying to get himself into a rhythm, but at what expense?
Pass to Watson. Left side, Gordon.
Portland foul.
And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That is his first foul of the game. Now a timeout called by Portland.
He's forcing shots offensively, hurting his team in the process. He needs to trust his teammates more.
Here's Murray. 8 points for him. Pass to Jokic. 6 to shoot. Here's Brown. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic.
The assist.
Brown's got 7.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, hey, they've been clearly the better team.
Remaining in the first half.
The Nuggets now on offense. They're on a 19-7 run. Pass to Murray. Fires away from way outside. Lillard with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Murray with it. There's 1:34 left in the first half. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Jeremy Grant picks one up.
And when healthy, Murray is a force to be reckoned with, because he can go get baskets against tough defense, and he can also make plays for others.
Now here's Lillard. He has 6. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Jokic.
Also a tough quarter for him offensively. He hasn't been able to give his team a lift when they need it.
Murray outside. On the wing, Gordon. 10 points for him. And again, Denver no good. That's a 2 from Lillard. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. Lillard's got 4 points in the quarter.
Folks, his name is Damian Lillard, and he's one of the best pull-up shooters in the league.
Murray outside. Launches it. Nice. 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
3.
Really, Murray can hit from anywhere on the arc. The corner 3 is just another trick he has up his sleeve.
Pass to Grant. Jokic grabs the miss. And here is Murray. He's got 13. No good. And a deep 3 from Lillard. And so it's the Denver Nuggets enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. We come back right after this. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Now here's Lillard. And stolen by Murray. Pass to Brown. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Brown's got the first basket of the third quarter for Denver. Picked by Williams. Lillard from outside.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the cards.
Here's Jokic. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
When Jokic is rolling like this, it's a beautiful thing to watch, and there's not a lot the defense can do. The Joker, as a matchup, is a nightmare.
Now here is Holiday. 5 to shoot. Goes up at the stripe. It's hauled in by Gordon. Here's Murray. Right wing. Pass to Jokic. shoots over Grant. Safety move.
Nikola Jokic.
And Jokic throws it down.
Impressive seeing Jokic go off like this. I mean, you can tell his teammates are being energized by what he's doing.
Here's Lillard. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Greg, when you talk about the all-time great three-point shooters, Damian Lillard is right up there.
Without a doubt. Steph is the clear number one, but that second spot is up for debate. And it's between guys like Harden, Ray Allen, and Dame.
And now, Allie Lepore says something for us from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. For the Portland Trailblazers, in year 3 of a rebuild, wins are hard to come by in the loaded West. But acquiring young, talented players like Denny Avdia is a nice start. He said, quote, "The team is young, we're real athletic, we all compete, everybody wants to work and wants to improve." Back to you guys.
Young and hungry. All right, Allie, thank you for the report.
Hey, it's typically a positive for this offense when he's assertive and looking to score.
Here's Jokic. And again, it's Denver.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Outside Holiday. Grant on the wing. Baseline try. Rebound by the Nuggets.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Here's Murray. Here's Gordon. Second chance shot. And the layup is good. Gordon's got 12 in the game.
Well, you know what I like to say? Persistence pays. And with Gordon, he's the kind of guy who just does not rest on the glass.
Now here's Murray. After the miss from Damian Lillard. Jokic draws the double. Brown wide open. Knocks down the 3-ball.
3 points.
He's got 13.
Over the seasons, you can tell Brown has put in the work and has turned himself into a really good catch-and-shoot guy.
Here's Lillard. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Lillard's got 6 points in the quarter.
Better to be lucky than good. Got that shot to fall.
Back to Murray. Jokic inside. Shoots over Kamara. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Here's Sharp. Jokic grabs the miss. Now Murray. He's got 13. Jokic inside. Over Sharp. Jokic, no good. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. Pass to Gordon. Now, here's Jokic. He's got 19. A three-pointer is right on target.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Now, Kamara. Jokic defending. Back to Lillard. From deep. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Johnson surveying the floor. Pass to Jokic. Jokic draws the double. Back to Murray. From deep, Johnson unable to get that one. The Trailblazers on offense. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Here's Jokic. Out left to the wing. Brown. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Brown's got 9 points now in just the second half. Three-pointer, Lillard. Drains it from beyond the arc.
He can be dangerous from outside. Sure, he didn't get one to go in the first, but we know he can get on a roll and knock him down.
Now here's Gordon. He's got 12. Here's Jokic. Not going to go that time. Lillard outside. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Pass to Jokic. Here's Brown. Buries the long-range jumper. Brown's got 19 points.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Now here's Lillard. 17 points in the game. Johnson with it. Lillard picks him up. Jokic with it. He's got 22. Here's Johnson. And there's another one for the Nuggets. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for them.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Pass to Lillard. Shoots over Brown. Portland again missing. Johnson outside. The tray. And again, it's the Nuggets from deep.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
And Portland with the ball. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
Brown is a fantastic athlete. I love when he's jetting and knifing inside like this.
Lillard, right side. That one goes. Count it. Lillard's got 19 points.
And he's been their top scorer today, but it hasn't come easy. He has not shot the ball well. He'll have to be more efficient here if they're going to win.
Now, here's Jokic. Pass to Brown. Here's the three. The shot, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
2 minutes.
Lillard looking around. Up top, Henderson. From the top of the key, he buries it. Henderson's got his second basket of the game. Brown, the bounce pass. Brown outside. Johnson left side. This one for three. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Now here's Henderson. And it's Jokic with the rebound.
Poor defense for sure, but the offense was worse.
Over to the wing. Floats one up. And he lays it up and in. Jokic has got 11 points here in just the second half. Lillard outside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Lillard's craftiness right there on display, able to get himself to the line. He does that a lot.
And the Nuggets making a change here.
Dame taking 2 shots.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And here's Jokic. 24 points for him. Brown outside. There's the three. The rebound by Sharp. Lillard from outside. Jokic firing on all cylinders for the Nuggets. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the...
The Nuggets, 95.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And so Brown will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. Well, Clark, with the game becoming more global, some are saying the NBA should adopt some FIBA rules to more closely align the league. Any changes you'd welcome?
Well, you know, Kevin, with all the shooting that teams possess now, maybe the league can get away from the defensive 3-second rule. I mean, there's so much switching and interchanging of players. The offenses are usually so well spread out. I think you should just maybe abandon that particular rule. Throw those big guys a bone and let them park inside at their own peril.
Brown outside. 5 on the clock. Here's Valanciunas. Rupert grabs the board.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
The Trailblazers making a switch here.
Your Blazer dancers.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Here's Brown. With floor spacing so in demand league-wide, Clark, there are non-shooting big men on the chopping block, wouldn't you say?
I agree. I mean, for centers, you've got to have the awareness as far as cutting and moving off the ball and then using what they call circle action in the paint to create an angle for the pass and stay out of the way. Those are things that are part of the game now for the big guys.
Avdia gets the bucket.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Pass to Valanciunas. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Just 5 on the clock. Out of bounds, Portland takes possession.
Blazers ball.
And Portland has possession. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Back to Avdia. In the corner, Henderson with it. Denver grabs the miss. Brown with the bounce pass. The shot no good. Tyson. Here's Avdia. And another 3 for Portland.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Here's Valanciunas.
Jonas Valanciunas.
Nice jump shot. Good.
Defensively, you know, you want to force Valanciunas into the jump shot, but he still has the ability to hurt you from there.
Inside. Here's Klingon. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. A chance now for a three-point play. It's on Jonas Valanciunas. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Denver.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3-ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
You know, another thing that stands out to me is their passing in this game. I mean, they've done a tremendous job sharing the ball and setting each other up for success.
Pass to Henderson. Back to Klingon. And here's Sharp. Shot clock at 5. Now Klingon. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Klingon's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Klingon knows how to use that size, both as a screener and a finisher.
And Valanciunas now atop the key. The shot missing.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Pass to Sharp. Here's Klingon. Now Sharp fires the 3. Rebounded by Valanciunas.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Valanciunas draws the double. Brown outside. Sinks the three-pointer.
Hey, Brown is a quality shooter. We've seen him shoot 40% from 3 for a season.
Murray outside. Greg, we've had a couple of NBA Cups in the book already. What have you thought of it so far?
A little added excitement and interest early in the regular season, and I'm all for it. Between that and the play-in, I think the NBA's done a great job to kind of make every part of the calendar relevant.
Brown, no good. And Portland with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run here. Looking to get it going. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
High motor type of player. Henderson fighting tooth and nail down low.
For 2.
The Nuggets making a switch here. And he's good on the second. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Holmes. Here's Tyson. Defended by Sharp. The shot no good. Tyson.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
And how about that move by Sharp against the defense, getting them to put contact on him so he can draw the foul.
He's off on the first.
Taking 2 shots.
Good on the second free throw. Denver with the ball. Astonagi. And just the way pilots use VR to train, now NBA officials can do the same.
Yeah, it's all about reps, right? Getting them with a headset in a lower stress setting helps prepare them to make the right call when the lights are brightest.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
Hardaway from outside. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
Despite his shooting woes, they're still up. That bodes well if he can somehow get things turned around.
Here's Lillard. Sharp on the wing. And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr.
Tim Hardaway.
That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. 4th team foul.
Another shot. It's rebounded by Najee. Now here's Brown. And G.A., just when you think you've seen it all, last season a father and son playing as teammates, NBA history continues to be made with the Jameses.
Yeah, LeBron and Bronny James taking the court together. And if other players can emulate the longevity of LeBron, perhaps it won't be the last time we see it happen.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Avdia. drains the three-pointer. Avdia's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Defensive mix-up for sure right there. Somehow he was left open.
Back to Hardaway. High post shot. Rebound by Williams. Lillard outside. Over in the corner, Williams. No good on the three. Here's Brown. And the layup's good off the glass.
Brown knew exactly what he wanted to do in there and finished inside.
Avdia with it. Pass to Sharp. The wing jumper off target.
It's just been a brutal outing for him. He still hasn't managed to make a shot, and the team is struggling because of it.
Here's Brown. Off with the layup. Here's Avdia. Portland no good that time either. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. Hardaway for three. Rebound by Williams. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. And as we've seen, Greg, navigating this age of social media can be difficult for an NBA player.
Yeah, a momentary indiscretion can get broadcast to the whole world. So there's a need for caution that's probably higher than in decades past.
Back to Avdia. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Avdia's got 11 points in the quarter.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Hardaway trying to free himself up. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
Murray doing whatever it takes to find the shot. Dynamic play from Jamal.
Pass to Murray. The kick out to Williams. Got a piece of it. Here's Sharp. And it's Tyson with the rebound. And Murray's got the ball here for the Nuggets.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Denver.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year, actually their 5th win on the year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
We know familiarity breeds contempt. I would expect things to become more heated as these teams face each other going forward.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Jokic.
There isn't much else you want from someone. He gave it his all and was rewarded with a triple-double.
That one's not going to go. And here is Murray. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll do it, folks.